What's up guys, it's Eric from Harbors Vintage. This is our YouTube channel. If you're enjoying the content, please like, subscribe, and comment. We really appreciate all the support that you've been giving us. We have two locations, 1253 South Beretania Street. That location is open Tuesday through Sunday, 11 to 6. We also have another location in the Royal Hawaiian Center in Waikiki. That one is open 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. And then here are the Instagrams, so Harbors Vintage, and then also Harbors Vintage Waikiki. We're always posting new items on there, so please check it out. We're more than happy to ship it out to you guys. I get in around like 7:30, 8 in the morning. I kind of just start going through all the Instagram DMs to free up, like, first off, try and make that sale and get things started and kind of clear the DMs so we'll be ready for today. Big part about selling all vintage or like secondhand one-off clothing is that you're gonna have to take a lot of measurement, so it's always good to have our measuring tape. It's funny because whenever we need it, we always end up misplacing it. So basically what you're gonna want to do, take the measurement from the pit to the other side of the pit when it's laid flat. The measures to be a 22, and then next part is that we're gonna want to take the measurement from the back of the collar to the bottom of the shirt. So 29, so 22 by 29, I'd say it's about a size large. It is tagged medium, but some, all the vintage shirts always kind of fit differently from time to time. I'll just show you a couple things that we sold overnight. We've been listing more online, so a couple of things have been just kind of selling every day. But our hope is to get a whole bunch of listings up, so we'll always have sales coming in regardless of how busy it is in store. So yeah, these two things sold. It was the resin dunks and this vintage Local Boys Disney shirt. We're gonna throw it inside the poly mailer. We're also gonna throw in one of our Harbors Vintage stickers, throw in our business card, and then lastly, just kind of like a little slip telling them thank you for supporting our small business and to come visit our stores and to leave a review if it's like an online sale to get a higher rating. We really don't mind shipping out anything from the store, so please hit us up. We're more than happy to ship it out to you. It's all about just being accessible to the customer. Here's all the orders we're shipping out today. And we wanted to post a lot on our Instagram story so people can see what kind of inventory we have, and then also post a lot on the grailed. So our hard work is starting to pay off, but we're gonna continue to keep listing, gonna continue to keep growing our listings online, especially since holiday is coming up pretty soon. We're gonna be shipping out this Fight Sexual Fascism shirt. Someone's gonna be picking up the Kid Cudi 2017 shirt. I have this cool Stussy picture tee from summer 2020. Patagonia flannel we're shipping out. Kith Hawaii exclusive hoodie, polo jacket. So that's what's sold. Hey guys, welcome to our Q&A. Thank you to everyone who submitted questions, and yeah, we're just gonna kind of go through it one by one. I haven't done a Q&A before, so if you're like curious about the store, this would be an excellent opportunity to find out more about us. If I could wear any food in my shoes, I'd have to go with breads on a Jordan 1 bread, because it'd be like a nice soft footbed for the shoe. So it just makes sense, breads on the Jordan 1 breads. So it's mostly based around people. Like, we really enjoy meeting a lot of the customers coming in, building relationships with you guys, and then becoming friends and getting to see you guys, rock the gear and like kind of just do your life, and see you guys succeed. And like, we're there for you guys. We like meeting people. We like seeing people get new jobs and graduating, and it's like cool. Like, over the past few years to see like a lot of the customers that I met at UH graduate, now they have jobs or they moved, and it's cool. So just kind of building that relationship, and we want to be here for a long time. We want to do something meaningful with the store, and just basically reaching out and meeting people. Honestly, like, I'm super thankful for the team we have. I'll just kind of go through and like talk about how we all met each other. But I think the main thing is that we met through the store. I think a lot of the people that worked here were customers at first. So first off, you know, we have T. He's been here for about like 2 to 3 years. I had met him at one of the Art and Flea events when we were still like doing pop-ups. We didn't have the store yet. I had met him there, and I had seen him doing like a lot of work for Information. He was like interning, doing a lot of photos for them. So I was like, dang, like this guy knows what's up. He's really talented at photos, editing. He has this cool style. So I reached out to him, you know, like, would you want to work on some stuff for the store? And then we ended up doing like an event, and he helped us with like the promo videos for that. Like he would come to the Waikiki store a lot to hang out, and then that's like kind of how it started. I was like, okay, you know, this guy's like really like ride or die. And then from there, you know, asked to hire him, and then now he's our manager at our Waikiki store, you know, a few years later. Same thing kind of goes for Travis. Like he had come to the Waikiki store, he started selling me stuff that he would find thrifting. The thing that kind of stood out for me for Travis is that a couple years ago, the Beretania store kept getting like robbed by these kids, but T was working by himself one day, and then the kids ended up stealing something, running out the door. Travis wasn't working yet, and he's not an employee, but he's like, yo, like, you want me to chase those kids? That's what T told me, and I was like, oh, like, dude, this guy's like really caring about like our business, even though he doesn't work here. And then from there, I was like, okay, like this guy like really cares. Like he has such like good energy. He's very positive. And then, you know, now Travis is our assistant manager at our Waikiki store. And then also we have Gabby. I had met Gabby at UH, she's doing her fashion degree. And so she would come, stop by the pop-up, and would talk story, and she always expressed like her interest in vintage Disney items. She had went on this internship to Disney in Florida, and I was like super happy for her. She came back, and then she had asked and reached out about an internship. I like remember Gabby just being super nice to us. So she joined our team, and she's really talented too. She used to work at Uniqlo as like in alterations, so she's really good at sewing. So a lot of the crops, a lot of like the items that had holes in it, we would repair. So like Gabby really elevated our like quality control to like a whole nother level with her being part of the team. So we have Hez. If you don't know Hez, he runs his Instagram account, Hi50 Vintage. So he has his own vintage page, and you know, we just kind of have this respect for each other. Like he'd always bring in like really cool items for the store, and I just like seeing him kind of succeed in his own business. And I know that he's like very knowledgeable about vintage. So I was like, you know, like, would you be willing to be part of our team? You know, we're gonna open up the Waikiki pop-up, and like, we're super thankful that he said yes. We also have Brock. Brock has actually been one of my longest like customers I've had. He came in Waikiki with Steez, and hasn't stopped shopping with us since then. And he's just super enthusiastic, and he was like, hey Eric, like if you ever need help with the store, like let me know. When we were gonna open the Waikiki store, I was like, okay, let me reach out to Brock. Like he's always been down for us. He's always putting on for us, so like it just makes sense. I also have my sister too. She's honestly doing me a favor and helping me out since I've been more busy. We argue a lot, but it has been fun to like have my sister as part of the team. She's willing to like say a lot of things that my employees can't because she's my sister, and then she'll put me in my place and kind of keep me in check. So to answer your question, like how do we make such a great team? It just kind of happened. Like it's people that really care about the store and then showed interest, and you know, are willing to go the extra mile. More importantly than people that may know a lot about it, but are not willing to be kind or welcoming. So that's how we kind of created our team. All right, so in 10 years, I believe that vintage will still be around because it is like very sustainable. There's always gonna be like just so much clothes that can be recycled. So that's always gonna be popular. Like the trends and the fashion might change, but I believe like the whole idea of like being sustainable and the clothing will still be here. We want to put more of an emphasis on like being able to support small businesses. So hopefully at that point, like we can be a hub or a place where people can like, you know, test out their product, like meet customers, like just offer a space for local businesses to start up. But yeah, in 10 years, we want to be a place that is welcoming to small businesses starting up and kind of just a platform for them to reach more people. So the business started in, I'd say like 2016. That was when I was still in college. It was kind of like a side project, but I signed up for my LLC to be part of like pop-up events. So that's when I ended up getting like my, you know, my paperwork for that and getting it all settled. So yeah, I started in 2016. And then at the time, I would just go thrifting, like on the weekends or on my days off, and then I would list stuff online. So that's kind of where it started. Okay, so our main goal basically is trying to offer the customer as much value as we can as a business. Not even just with the clothes we sell, but also with like our customer service, how we like interact with people, how we greet people when you come into the store. Just kind of create like the biggest value through like content, you know, clothing we sell, our customer service. Yeah, just trying to give you like really all that we can as a business, and then going the extra mile. Harbors Vintage came because I was working at the Department of Transportation Harbors Division. That was during college. It really wasn't for me, and then I always dream about like having my own business and like thrifting and like all of that. So that's like kind of where the first ambition of like starting my own business came from. And then also when you think of like harbors, it's a place that's like peaceful, you know, it's like stress-free, it's people where people come for refuge, like the ships and stuff. So you want to be a place that's like welcoming and peaceful to people. I'd say what keeps me going every day is basically having like the employees is like kind of definitely keeps me going, because I don't want like it to fail. I want to be able to take care of them. So like being able to create like a livelihood or some kind of like job for my employees is definitely what keeps me going. Yeah, and then just kind of it's just fun. Like every day is just like a different kind of challenge, but it's cool to get to like live it and like be in a place where it's like really chill, cool, like chill environment. We want this store to be like a place where everyone wants to go and just kind of hang out. All right, so you know, I said breads in the Jordan 1 breads. Well, what food would you guys put in your shoe? Comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. We post videos every week, Monday 8 a.m. So look forward to seeing you in the next one.